Good afternoon. I'm Deputy Chief Dory Korn with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I oversee our Homeland Security and Special Operations Division. As Sheriff Utomi just mentioned, I'm here to brief you on a security incident that happened earlier today here at the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department Headquarters Complex, located at 400 South Martin Luther King Boulevard. At approximately 10 a.m. today, our officers encountered a suspicious male to the rear of the primary building here in an area that is generally restricted for employees. The subject was wearing a tactical vest with ballistic plates and had a large fixed blade knife. The subject was seen attempting to break into an LVMPD digital forensics lab vehicle. And upon observation, the officers immediately took action. They were able to take the suspect into custody safely without further incident. The suspect was identified as Christopher Engenloff, who is a 32-year-old white male adult. The area was immediately searched, and we located a vehicle that belongs to the suspect. It was also parked nearby in a restricted area with the engine on. We conducted a sweep of the vehicle as well as a sweep of the surrounding area just to make sure that there was nothing hazardous or anything suspicious left behind by the suspect. At this time, we believe the suspect may have been intending to harm law enforcement personnel, and we are conducting a thorough investigation. As you'll see on the screen, that's some of the items that the suspect had on his person. I will just point out that this is a very early start to this investigation. We're still in the process of conducting numerous investigative tasks. I can tell you that the suspect right now, we are currently looking to charge the suspect with attempt battery with a deadly weapon, injury or tampering with a motor vehicle, and trespassing. That will likely change as we continue the investigation and identify more concerns. I'll just conclude real quick by reminding really our community just how dangerous this job really is. This is a good reminder for all of us, our police personnel, all of them, from our patrol officers to our detectives to our civilian personnel, are doing a very dangerous job, and we definitely appreciate everything they do. We're very appreciative that none of them got injured today. And I'll just add on to a comment made earlier in the earlier brief by Sheriff Utomi, and point out that Sheriff McMahill has also said this recently, which is our officers are doing an incredible job. This past week alone, we had a really high number of critical incidents, and our officers are out there, as the sheriff has said, in over 110-degree heat, working very hard to keep this community safe, and they're doing amazing work, so we appreciate everything that they do. And we ask the community to continue to thank them as they see them out in the streets, out in the public. But with that, take on a few questions. But again, I'll remind you that this is early into the investigation, so there's some limited details. Yes?
Are we aware if Mr. Engenloff had any previous charges at this time?
There have been a couple contacts in the past that we're looking into, but we don't have the details quite yet. We're still doing a full deep dive into the background of the individual. At this time, we believe he attempted to break into the vehicle, and then, as I said, he was in an area that normally is restricted for access to employees to come and go from the building, and so we are still digging into the rest of the surveillance footage that we have and the rest of the investigation.
Could you give an example of a few things that would be in a forensics vehicle, just to get an idea of what you might have been looking for?
Generally speaking, those vehicles aren't equipped with firearms or weapons or things like that. It's mainly used by our digital forensics investigators when they go to a scene and try to recover digital investigative materials such as electronic devices and things like that. I have time for maybe one more and then we have to go. Well, better yet, thank you. Appreciate you very much, and we'll have an update as needed. Thank you.